Cody's done a great job. Cody's played well, offensively, defensively. There's definitely a spark that he's contributed to with our club. And tonight he had another good night at the plate. So he just does. It seems like every time he takes the field, he does something to help you win. And for me, that's a mark of a winning player. And regardless of what level he's at, that's a good thing.
Yeah, I know you don't want to talk about the second pick every single time Cody is in the game, but is it fair to say you guys may reevaluate what you want to do on Friday?
There's nothing that was, there was nothing set in stone. And I think that obviously with guys coming back, and I haven't heard the reports on Jock and Logan yet, but with that, obviously things can change, and I think that anyone who's followed our club over the last year and a half can see that things change daily or hourly. But Cody's done everything he can to show that he warrants a continued opportunity. So for him, you tip your hat to him in the way he plays the game. Once Friday comes, a lot can happen between now and Friday. So and even with that, we haven't made, a final decision.
How impressed were you with just the approach against Moore in the second when he was able to go the other way and not sort of get fooled into trying to pull the ball?
I think the thing is with Cody is he's shown the ability to handle left-handed pitching, throughout the minor leagues, and he stays in there. He doesn't fly open, and to take a fastball, and turn it around and hit it 400 feet, and then to get a slider down and away, keep his barrel in the zone, and keep the front shoulder closed and go line to line. That's the ability to go bat to ball skills elite. And it just says, after, the first time he faced him, the game was fast and had a tough night or tough day against Matt Moore there. But came back, and he stays in there on left-handers. So he's on the plate, and that was a big hit, obviously. And obviously with the Goody homer, but that hit right there to really get us back in striking distance. And, he finds himself on third base. So he's just so athletic and dynamic. Again, he does a lot of things to help you win baseball games.
What did you think with that?
You know what? I thought that Alex was a lot better than the line score. And, for me, I think it was 77 pitches his last turn. And so where he was at, I really wanted him to get the win. But I didn't want to kind of put him in harm's way. And you look at that inning where he gave up a couple infield hits and the walk to Hundley. We'd like to have that one back. But the flare off the bat of Matt Moore, and then later on they tacked on a run with the panic base hit, similar to what he did to Woody in San Francisco. But I thought Alex was much better than the line score, and for me to get through 5 innings right there and stressed in a couple innings, he went as far as he needed to go.
Dave, the first two times you guys saw Matt Moore last year when he came to the Giants, he almost throws that no-hitter, and then you guys really hit him well the second time. Almost the same thing, identical this year, the first two times you've seen. Is there a reason why that second time around was so close to seeing the first time you guys did well?
I think the first time we saw him here, when he got traded over, he developed this cutter. And I think that for us, that got us a little bit, and we weren't really prepared for that. And so with the righties getting in on the right-hand hitters, and then the lefties that we had in the game that night, the ball running off the barrel. And so we got him the next time. But, at their place, I thought we took some good swings, but he was throwing the backdoor cutter to our right-hand hitters, was getting a little bit off the plate, executing as well. But today he just didn't have the fastball command. And so he was getting behind, obviously, a lot of base runners, hit by pitch. And we were taking the walks we needed to, and, a little bit of slug in there. So offensively, the approach was exactly where it needed to be.
Adrian, he pinch hit tonight, so he's obviously feeling good enough to play.
Adrian will be in there tomorrow. Did a lot of work today with Turner. And just I thought that was a good spot for Adrian, and took a cutter, pulled his hands in, got a base hit, drove in a run. So that was good to see. He'll be in there tomorrow. So that's all I got right now.
Is some of this just a matter for him, like just getting like the results? I mean, sometimes the swing might look good, but he's not getting the results. Is it just
Yeah, I think some of it is results driven, but I also do believe that he's not 100%.
Yeah.
Is everyone 100% all the time? Probably no. But with that, with baseball and the right arm, right forearm area, the back, you're talking about torque, you're talking extension. And so when you have those, or when those are compromised, it's tough to be consistent. But Adrian, he's a grinder. He's going to try to find a way. So I think for him to get a knock tonight was good. It was good for his confidence.
When you mentioned the back, is that related to the kind of neck stuff he's been dealing with over the years? Like,
you know what, Eric? I honestly I don't know, because I know that the neck was typically a neck deal, and I don't know if it's upper back, which is related. If it's middle back, I probably should know. I don't. All I know is he's mentioned the back a little bit, and then the forearm a little bit.